Hello students of class 9th. Today I am going to your chapter number 5. Its title is Communication Technology. You know what is communication? Communication is formed between two computers when they are connected together, and it can be more than two computers, or it can be some of the devices which are connected. They can be peripherals such as printers and networking devices. Before coming to communication technologies, first I will explain you what is a computer network. The definition of computer network is that network is a system of interconnected computers and other peripherals that communicate with one another. That means when two or more than two computers are connected together with some extra devices, the peripheral devices, and they are able to share the hardware and software between them, among them. They form a network. How they can share a hardware? For example, we have 50 computers and we have only one printer. So this printer is connected to all the computers and they share a network, and that printer can be shared among all the computers. And similarly is the case for software and other resources we can share also. The resources of the computer system can be switches, routers, some communication devices can be there, and phone facility can be there. So if one of the systems is kept as a server, through server we can make calls extra and we can use other network facilities, and we can share information. The main advantage of this communication is to share information. Then we can go forward. Computer links a computer network links two or more computers and other peripheral devices. This I have already explained you. And resources can be like hard disks. They are also the resources which can be shared in a network. Now you know a network is formed by different computers, and those computers are termed as nodes. So node is any electronic device is connected to a network. Node is not particularly a computer, it can be other device also, any device connected in a network. Then there is workstation. Workstation is a computer on a network. So workstation is particularly is a computer. Then there is stand-alone computer. It is a computer that is not connected to a network. So stand-alone means it is alone, kept separate. It is not connected to a network. That means its connection is not connected to the network through wire or wireless. Then there is server. It is a computer that performs a variety of functions for the computer on the network. When there are 50 computers, a main computer is there that is regarded as server. As in our computer lab of the school, you must have seen that the server lies at the front of this desk, and all the other computers are connected to the server. And what is the function of the server? Basically all the functions, all the processing, all the features are present in the server, and it is the server which is responsible for all the processing of the data. Then coming to the advantages of the network, resource sharing. This I have explained you just now. We can share any resource. Number 2 is log on the any computer. So any computer can be logged in. For example, we have 50 computers and they are named as computer 1 to 50. If we log on to computer number 30 or 40 or any else computer, we can at any time we can log on from any computer. And when we log on a computer, we are directly attached to the server. We are directly connected to the server. So server is responsible for our processing of data. Then there is improved reliability. Reliability means that a device can be relied upon. That means we can rely we can have faith on a device. A device can be such that we can have our faith that it will work and it will work properly. That is reliability. So reliability in a network, there is a lot of reliability improved. Our reliability is improved because if we have a stand-alone machine, if it will stop working, then we will get some problem, we will face some problem. But when we have a network, if one system is not working, another will work. So we have a lot of reliability, improved reliability. Then there is access to remote databases. For example, we are having some we need to access some data from a network, so that data is not important that is located in that server on which we are working. It can be located on a remote server in the form of a database, so we can have access to that. Then there is better communication. It is understood that through a network we can communicate in a better way. And then there is easy software installation. Software installation is very easy, because if you are installing a particular software on the server, that goes directly to all the other workstations or nodes or computers present in the network. Then there are drawbacks of networking. First is virus. If a computer is if a computer is attacked by a virus, when the computers are interconnected, the virus can spread to another computers also. Then there is hacking. Hacking, it is ethical matter of this networking, that in a networking, when there are a lot of computers on any computer in any organization, if a worker is not faithful, he can do some hacking tricks on the data, and he can have illegal control over the data, and our computer can be hacked. And hacking is very much like when a virus is attacking a computer, so is hacking has same features like that. Our computers are stopped, our information, our personal information on the computer is misused, and it is sent into the network, so this comes in hacking. Then there is require training, and when you are managing a network, it requires training to manage the network for different people or students. Then there is expensiveness. What is expensive? Purchasing of network cables and servers is an expenditure. If we have a standalone machine, we need not to purchase some cards like NICs are there, network interface cards are there, with the help of which we are connecting the computers. But when we are in a network, we have to purchase some extra cables extra, so it is its cost is more. It is expensive. Then there is types of networks. First is LAN, local area network. What is local area network? Local area network is a network when computers are fairly close to each other. They can be linked using cables or wireless means. So in the beginning I told you that it can be a wireless media or it can be a wired media. So when the computers are placed close to each other inside a room or inside a building, that it is a local area network. It covers a small area. It can be inside a building. So cables are localized wireless or radio infrared signals, computers within a small geographical area such as office building or school. So it can be connected. We can have infrared signals, we can have wireless radio signals, and we can have network cables. So this time you know what are network cables. In the meantime, we will go to types of these, what are infrared radiations and what are radio waves. And here you only think for a while that these are the types of communication. Then there is metropolitan area network. Metropolitan area network are networks which cover large computer networks, usually spanning in a city. So when a network is spanned inside a city, that means it is comprising of many offices, and they are networked together, they are connected together. It forms a metropolitan area network. Then there is wide area network, WAN, WAN. In a wide area network, the computers are not localized. That means they are not very close to each other in one location, such as within the office or building. They cannot be only inside a building. They can be in few towns, like in our Baramulla district. If we have some towns, and if there are some networks in those towns and they are connected into a single network, that can be regarded as WAN. Then there is personal area network, which is whose abbreviation is PA and PAN. It's a computer network organized around an individual person and covers a distance of not more than 10 meters. So it is personal means which those computers which are our personal computers, and they are very near to each us, and they can be only 1 to 10 meters far from us. So these typically involve a mobile computer, because mobile computing is also a network, a cell phone, a handheld computing device like a tablet is there, or some big mobiles are there which are considered as handheld devices. And PDA is there, personal digital assistant. It is also a small laptop. So these devices come in pan, and they use generally Bluetooth or infrared connections to connected devices. So when if two devices are connected, they are connected through Bluetooth. Like, you must have shared sometimes files between your two mobiles, and at that particular moment you are very close to each other. Then there is network devices. Network card is there. Just now I told you about network card. Network card, hub and switch. I will be sending you a presentation, and that presentation will cover all these three devices. And for your understanding, I can explain it as network card. It is a you are seeing the picture. It is a wire, and it is a socket device, USB device, which is connected to a network, and it must have network code. So a communication system must have a network card. Most new computers have card built into the motherboard. So for some of the computers we need not install this, because it is already installed in motherboard, or people do not usually have to purchase it. So we do not need to purchase a new one, they are already installed. Then there is hub. It is a hardware device that connects multiple computers together. So when there are multiple computers, we need some device which will connect these computers. So for that particular reason, hub is used, and in hub we place all the NICs. All the computers network interface cards are placed in an hub. So if we have a 8 port hub, we can connect 8 computers together. So it depends how many ports means sockets are there in the hub. So if we have 8 port, we can connect 8 systems in this. Then there is a switch. It is a hardware device that joins multiple computers together. So a switch appears identical to the hub, or it has more intelligence. It inspects data packets, or they are receiver determines the destination and forwards them appropriately. Now, what is difference between hub and switch? That switch is more intelligent. It decides which packets are meant for which computer. For example, there are many computers in a network, and this device decides that which packets of data are meant for which computer. Then in our next video, we will go for network, media, and other network devices. Thank you for now.